Okay, guys, I invite you that we go to page number 147. We will reinforce a little bit present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. In fact, they are quite similar. We will read a little bit here the summary about present perfect and present perfect continuous. I will refer you as usual. Here we have the bus hasn't come. I've been waiting for here for ages. Number two, Stefan hasn't been working for this company for very long. Number three, how long has Caroline been teaching at the school? Number four, have you had breakfast yet? Well, I will read for you. We use the present perfect continuous have or has plus been plus ing. Remember that we must be careful with the subject for they, we, you, I have, and for she, he, it has been for unfinished actions which started in the past and continue up to now. It means when we use present perfect continuous, we want to emphasize on the time because we haven't finished that activity. Here we have some examples. It has been raining all the afternoon. Scientists have been investigating climate change. How long have you been working here? So we want to emphasize more on the time. We use the present perfect simple, have or has. Remember, have, they, we, you, I, and has, he, she, it, plus past participle. For completed actions which happen at some point before now and still have an influence on the present. So it means present perfect. It started in the past and it continues, or it continues in the present, or it has just finished recently. We don't know or aren't focusing on exactly when the action happened. We don't focus on the time, in fact. It stopped raining. Have you seen the weather forecast? There is sometimes little difference between the present perfect simple and continuous. The show is often about how we see the action. The weather's been improving. We see that is something in progress. The word's improved. We see this as a finished state. So, in this case, um, there was a dramatic change, but some minutes ago, for example. In conclusion, present perfect and present perfect continuous, they are quite similar, but we use present perfect continuous more when we want to emphasize about the time. I invite you that we go to this exercise. Is the page number 147, and we will have this one. Choose the correct options to complete the sentence. Number one, it's rained or it's been raining since I got up. The best option is present perfect continuous because they want to emphasize on the time. So number two, have you finished or have you been finishing the experiment yet? The keyword here is yet. So it is, have you finished the experiment yet? Number three, have you ever seen or have you been seeing a tropical storm? Here we are not emphasizing on the time, we are emphasizing more on the experience. So, have you ever seen? Number four, have you tried or have you been trying to find a solution to the problem for weeks? What do you think is that one? So, for weeks, so it is we have been trying to find a solution to the problem for weeks. We are emphasizing on the time. So, number five, good news. Sans found or sans been finding a solution to the problem. So, sans found. Hmm? Number six, sorry, I am late. How long have you waited or been waiting? How long? It means that is the time, so it is been waiting. Number seven, scientists have tried or been trying to find a solution to the climate change for decades. What do you think? Very good. Been decades. So, sorry, here, been trying. So, I was interrupted by this. Finally, the last one, it has been snowed or been snowing for ages. It has been snowed. So, it hasn't snowed for ages. I was interrupted because of this. What up? It hasn't snowed for ages. So